from those neon lights of Broadway, we welcome you inside Nissan Stadium here in Nashville. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Dallas Cowboys. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by their quarterback, Dak Prescott.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
He'll get that to Javonte Williams. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
I think this is something that we can expect the rest of the day here, Mike, in the passing game. They love getting the running back involved early. And I think until the defense shows they got a plan to take him away, expect them to continue to find ways to get him involved in the passing game.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
2 yards on the play. And the Cowboy first down.
They'll go again with Williams. He's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
First down, Cowboys.
First and 10. Here comes Williams on the toss to the right. And he is planted in the backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. A shotgun snap for Prescott. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
A 35-yard attempt.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Cowboys will take a 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
The Tennessee offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the #1 overall pick in the 2025 draft out of the U, out of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves. They have a new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And man, you get through that first game and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. It's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
Mustang 19! Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready, ready.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop. Gets in to bring him down. So 4th down, they'll hand it over to A.J. Cole to punt it, as he'll take this a yard or 2 into his own end zone. This fielded inside the 35. The Cowboys offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They had the field goal on the opening drive, took the early lead. See if they can improve on that here. 3-0 our score as we begin 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He is hit before he can get rid of it. And down he goes. Trenton Simpson. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Williams gets it on the draw. He'll take this to the outside, but the defense will not let him get away. And 4th down is coming up. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Back deep is Darius Davis. And he couldn't get that one to check up, and it'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Titans offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Now it's Ward. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and
5. Here now, 3rd and 5. Throwing is Ward. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
In punt formation.
Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. Now Prescott going to make the read and keep it himself. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Now Prescott. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jeffrey Simmons working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season. Davis to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game as they begin this 3rd drive.
Let's go now. 19-18. Cougar 19. Roll.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll get forward for Hooker. Malik Hooker there on the tackle. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Ward. Now pass deep for McLaurin. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down.
Cup 19. Ready,
Throwing, Ward. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Donovan is a rocker. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Dak to throw. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On third down, here's Williams. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. Here's Brian Anger now as he is on to punt for Dallas. This brought in out past the 20. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Titans offense ready to take over once more. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 bucks.
Back to throw is Ward. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
60 Eagles.
To throw on 2nd down is Ward. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Here's Ward. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the defense can't stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Titan. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ward to throw again. To the left side, caught by Ridley.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Ready? 3rd down. They need 5. Throwing again is Ward. Quick throw taken in. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
The this one complete right side. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the 2-yard line yet again, what can they do on third and goal?
Here we go. Set.
Again, it's Ward. And he's in. Jim Beacon. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The extra point by Bass is good. And the Titans move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Back to throw is Prescott. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Devondre Sweat getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
What a first half for this pass rush, huh, Mike? I mean, they have just completely dominated this game. They are in complete control, and you have to imagine this offensive line, there's got to be some adjustments up front. They just cannot allow their quarterback to continue to be hit. So now that's 2 consecutive plays where they end up going backwards. So a sack, a negative run. The biggest thing you have to avoid in the NFL are these negative plays, because now it puts all of the pressure on a 3rd and pass situation. And when a defense can play you one-dimensional, it is a big challenge for any offense.
On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Titans offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, it's Ward. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
10, 18, shot 50, shot 50.
On 1st down, Ward. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and this will be incomplete. He was looking for Tim DK that time, and it'll be 2nd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat. and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here's Pacheco, and he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down.
Over on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Cowboys have it. And he rolls his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Cowboys are on top. It's now 10-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The Titans offense ready to take over once again. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert!
They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Steady.
Looking to throw. It's Ward. That pass taken in by McCoy. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. 3rd down and 3.
Come on, come on.
They'll look to throw. Open is Kraft. He's got it. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down for Tennessee.
That's good for a Tennessee Titan.
Here we go, here we go.
1st and 10.
A run. It's Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
5-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
18 Cardinals. Pack to 60.
They'll run with Pacheco. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is out of bounds. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Pacheco, running left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the right zone, inside the 20. That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
A handoff, running left, it's Pacheco. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. The Titans will use the 1st of their timeouts. And the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. '70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Now this time they'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
19 tight. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Back to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This will be returned from the 6. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Titans offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. They'll start from the plus side of midfield, looking to possibly take the lead here. It's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. They get 22 yards there. That's good for a Titan first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Now it's Ward. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that way.
And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
On the play.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now in that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
And the defense trying to tighten down here. They're going to hold them to a gain of 3, and that's going to set up 3rd and goal.
Just a simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there, and that brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
Passes kick is good. And the Titans will level the score at 10 apiece.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the second half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up. And they were able to do that here.
This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Cowboys offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. And that's going to be intercepted by Curry Coolin. And he's trying to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
Out comes the Tennessee offense. They get set to see what they can do. They'll start in outstanding field position, looking for a way to break our tie. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Mustang 19. Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Throwing is Ward. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
3rd and long. Here's Ward. He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play fake. Now Ward to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic 1st down.
They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. To throw is Ward. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Jim Deacon. Touchdown Titans. That is 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. They'll start at the 4. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense make their way out to take over once more. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. Play action now. Prescott. Open. Left side is Schoonmaker. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and He's not able to secure the catch through contact.
He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he will go all the way. George Pickens. Touchdown, Cowboys. On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and through. Cowboys will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down when he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Titans offense ready for this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing, Ward. The left side, he finds Grant. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go.
Back to throw is Ward. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Come on, come on. Hey. Cougar 19.
Here's Ward. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cowboys have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
I've been around certain quarterbacks, Mike, that love throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who are very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. It's going to end up falling into the wrong hands and go the other way.
And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5. It's another run here for Williams. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On 3rd down, Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue out of bounds. The Titans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 36-yard line. A huge run from Pacheco. 38 yards. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, 70, go!
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. Finding space at the 15. And he will finally be taken down at the Titans' 10-yard line. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
1st down and goal to go.
Here's Pacheco. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. We'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal.
Back. Steady.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And goal.
Okay, break. 18, 5 in. Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to take the lead here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. The Cowboys offense ready to come back out for this next possession. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the shotgun, it's Dak. Quick throw on target to Pickens. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Second down at the 29-yard line.
From 29, here's second down and 3.
The second down pass. He's brought down at the 39.
So from the 39, they come up on first and 10.
Cowboys first down.
Dak gonna run with it himself. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. From the 46, here's second and 3.
7-yard pickup. Brings up second and 3.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Big play coming up. This is third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. We forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Titans offense and their running back Isaiah Pacheco head out for the next drive. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 4. Once again, it's Pacheco. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he will have a Titans first down. At least it appears that way. He got it maybe by the length of the football.
And defensively, these are the opportunities, Mike, at this stage in the game you just can't miss. It's a close game. Fourth quarter, you find yourself trailing. You've got to be able to come up in that spot and force a stop. Instead, now the offense can drain even more time off the clock with a fresh set of downs.
Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
Come on, come on. Press all 80.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. This one complete to Ridley. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. A run up the middle with Pacheco. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 15. 1st down for Tennessee.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, check that. Hey.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And he'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the handoff, this is Pacheco. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. 3rd down, 3 to go.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looks like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
They snap it to Ward. That's caught left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point. And now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
Let's go. Hawk 70.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go. Start. 19 Tiger.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Ready?
3rd and 11.
70 Lions.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So now it's Tyler Bass on in a big spot. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. And this one online, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here able to put that one through.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So Jack and the Cowboys now down 23-17. 20 seconds to go. This is only week 1 of the season, folks, as they come up with 1st and 10. Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. That's down the field for Lamb. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down, Dallas.
They'll get up and stop it with 4 seconds left on the clock. They'll come up now for 2nd down. Here we go. One final play. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So it's a win here for the Titans. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Titans winners here in Music City as we say so long from Nashville.